I've also come to the conclusion that the spint is the shitter.
But what's the mesospin?
Maybe that's like the koala shitter. But we must be on the right track, because only the king would have his own spint.
Yeah, but they let the Guggins have it, too?
Well, I mean, the other option is they shit all over the place.
All I know is you really don't want the downstairs shitter, where all the shit flows.
Oh, no, that would be Freefall.
Yeah,
Okay, I am returned from whence I came.
that's okay. All we did was talk shit the entire time. Welcome to the audio.
So doth anyone
Dog life.
doth life, yo, doth anyone recall where what'n't happened this past sessioneth since hence? You guys remember what happened last session?
I was just trying to make sense of that sentence. If I recall, we started off... Did we start off after the fight with Bindle and Svardruk and all that?
Yep.
Yeah, we found a statue, I believe, behind the mural.
We found a statue, we lit some torches, we got inspiration, we looted some corpses, we hid their bodies. There was a little Goliath guy who was big, because we're goblins, and we convinced him to wear some armor and come along with us, and there was a frog who could not be contained.
True.
His chaos could not be contained.
Clay became Bindle. We used him to get to the upper level. We went through some sewers. There was this thing apparently called Koala King Guggins.
That was my favorite part of the evening, easily.
Wait, are they all Koala King Guggen, or is this just the Guggen? Is it his name?
From what you can tell, it's his name.
Yeah.
His name is Guggen. He declared himself a king, which I'm sure is not something that you appreciate, Rust. The word koala was thrown in there, and so he declared himself the Koala King.
Perfect.
And it is his birthday.
Oh, that's right, it is his birthday today, because you guys decided. I forgot about that part. Yeah, that's in my notes. I just forgot about it.
So we set fire to a stable to sneak in, and then we snuck in, and then some guards kicked Koala King Guggins and unleashed foot. They unleashed their foot on him, and then we unleashed our foot on them.
Mm-hmm.
Did we do that? I think he just did it himself.
I think Foot just literally one-shot the entire group.
We have to take collective responsibility for Foot. He can't be left to his own devices.
Now, you closed and barred the main door to the Great Hall when you entered, so that the chaos outside could not follow you in. But you see, the thing about fireballs is that they are loud.
I mean, loud is subjective.
And so, as we left it off, Koala King Guggen, who had been reasonably and noisily crushed with the sound of breaking bones and whatnot, has apparently sort of popped back to life as the ringing sound of banging against the door can be heard behind you guys.
Hey, I'm out of ideas.
So some questions. How sturdy does this door look?
As though it were built to withstand siege.
And I believe we'd seen blueprints for the castle, but we didn't actually see them.
It hasn't really become relevant until just now.
Let's go.
Can y'all see that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Here is a handout.
Am I having a
Oh,
stroke
same.
reading this?
It's entirely possible.
Dejoja sale. We're in the Dejoja sale.
What?
Did Joja sail?
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking? Half price?
I don't know, but I think we're either heading to the Kaplika or the Silamaris.
What's the brand?
IKEA.
I'm not sure if I'd buy that from IKEA.
Okay, I've figured out the code. We want to go to the spint because the spint is the stairs. Because
What about the meso spint?
leads to the other spint. Oh, there's a meso spint. Oh no.
Someone go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
No intelligence check. We do this the hard way.
Well, that's 8.
That's a 6.
Why are none of my parties int parties?
I am not going to roll. So did Joe just say, or there are more sales? I think they're halls.
Yes.
Meso spint. That has to be stairs leading down. Maybe.
Maybe the Vertiv is a kitchen? I don't know.
That was where what's his face was heading.
Guggen. Koala King Guggen.
But maybe it's not stairs, because then otherwise they'll have to go through the kitchen every time they go up and down stairs, the king and shit, and that's Kirilish Kasi.
All right, there's a Pagrindi Lapli. Okay, so Pagrindi Lapti. Yeah, it looks like straight ahead is our stairwell.
Oh, right, because that does connect. So what the fuck is the spint?
Closet?
Maybe some kind of storeroom? Yeah?
The banging on the doors is getting louder. It sounds like they may have brought axes into the fray.
We need to get going, guys.
Why didn't we look at this thing before right now?
I don't know. Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Pagrindi Lumpty. Let's go.
I'm opening these doors behind the throne thing.
All right, well, we're going to have to check the middle area there behind the throne.
Okay, you check the middle area behind the throne. There are 3 doors on the back wall, and the one immediately behind the throne, the door does not seem to be locked.
Can I creak it open?
All right, you creak it open. All right, there is a marble hall, lined with sort of like a bluish marble stone. It reaches up very high, and indeed, in the middle, straight ahead of you, there is a spiral staircase winding upward. Also interesting about this room, as you step into it, you realize there is a large, massive, looming portrait that hangs over the door you've just walked through. It is a portrait of a glittering gold-bedecked mighty Goliath warlord. Interspersed throughout the room, there are these sort of blank spots on the plaster walls where there has been sort of like wearing and staining over time, but there are spots where that is lighter in roughly the same shape as portraits, paintings that would hang at roughly eye level. But there's only one of them remaining at the far end of the room, near where the spiral staircase moves upward.
Prince Ren.
Fucking well done. I don't know if I telegraphed that too much.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
it's either the king
I'll
or
take it.
Rend.
I pay attention.
You take, hey, notes. At the one at the far end features a younger Goliath in armor. One eye an icy blue, the other milky white with a grisly scar running down the face across it. It is indeed labeled Prince Rend 1 of Freefall. Are you still taking Koala King Guggen with you?
Oh, did we not address him last time?
How'd you mean address?
Okay. So I'm gonna get down, just squat down. All right. So, we got a plan. Okay? Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. I go where I want to.
Yeah. Well, no, I have a request of you on your birthday.
Oh, yeah. Is that normal
Yeah.
for birthdays?
No, but I think you'll have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How would you like to go around and just kind of start fires everywhere?
I can do that, but we're inside of a mountain.
Yep.
Okay.
And he goes running from the room. He starts to run towards the back.
Birthday fires!
Very proud of you, Koala King Guggen.
And you can see that he has disappeared through a smaller door that is set into the base of this door over here. Like there's a Goliath-sized door that reaches, 10 feet into the air. And there is about a foot-tall door that is also on hinges within the door that is on hinges.
All right. Okay, let's go. Hey, look, it does have a staircase.
I'm gonna sneak my way up.
Okay.
That's 11 plus 11, 20.
22. And your two cohorts follow behind you. That will be the shrimpy Goliath Raz and Clay, who has taken the form of the Dwarven Cleric, Bindle. Okay, you sneaky up the stairs. And what do you see? A much smaller room at the very top with a single door in the south. There does not appear to be anybody around to see or not see you. It's the same ornate walls. Up here, there's just more portraits of what you can consider to be Gristler, much the same as the large portrait downstairs, resplendent in shimmering gold finery.
All right, Leslie, what about the door?
All right, I'll stealthily open.
Stealthily.
Yeah, stealthily as a 10-foot door can be opened.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Is there a little koala door in this door?
There is not.
Okay. I was thinking you can.
Just make sure that any creature that might see you on the other way out immediately has a spot to chop. Yeah. There is a hallway beyond. Straight stone hallway, no windows. You can see 4 doors. Well, actually, no. You can kind of see 2 doors from where you're at, and 2 lengths of the hallway that go off to the left or to the right. There doesn't seem to be anybody in sight.
I think we should go for the Karelakashi instead of the Karuno Prinzo.
I hate to say it, but I agree with Foot.
Which one are you talking about?
The
The
Karuno
Kiralish
Prinzo is
Kelsey.
probably
The Priscum.
Oh, south.
This is turning out to be far more entertaining than I thought it would be.
You better have this picture on the video when we make it that far. Otherwise, nobody's going to understand a word of what we're saying.
It's really funny to find out after so many sessions that the Rook is dyslexic. All right, I'll take the right entrance.
Okay, we'll also take the right entrance.
No,
We're right behind you.
I'm taking left.
We'll take the left.
I will kill you.
Wait until the job's
Okay.
done.
PvP, roll initiative. Okay, where are you going though?
Right.
All right,
Let's
fine. If you don't want me to be on your team, then I'll go to the left.
It leads to the same place. It leads to the same
Yeah, that's
place.
why it doesn't matter.
This is the extra special stealth assassin master thing ability.
You've chosen the right. Okay, what do you do?
Peek through the door.
Okay, you peek through the door. You open the door.
Peek through. Like, is there a keyhole?
There is not a keyhole on this door, no.
Is there a Guggen hole?
There does not seem to be a Guggen hole on this door either.
Damn.
Have you ever heard of a Priscum piss with a keyhole?
A what? I'm not sure what the Priscum piss is for. All right, I guess we just open it. You go first, Foot.
Sorry, I can't hear you on the other side.
All right, I'm glad you already went.
Wait, I was supposed to be on the left. That's right. All right, open the door.
This door too.
Okay. You guys open the door. Apparently, I didn't fill that part out, but you do find a room beyond, which is sort of kitted out with little couches and chaise lounges. There is a big table in one corner that seems to have sort of like a detailed 3D map of Pylon and all of its many mountains and the kingdoms there on those mountains. Leslie, when you go to open the door, I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Oh.
Yep.
11 plus 5, 16.
All right,
Goddamn.
33. So you take 16 points of fire damage as a glowing orange magical sigil appears on the door, flashing for just a second before fading back into obscurity.
There's a small
Goddamn.
part of me that was really hoping you'd say, as when you open the door, you see Koala King Guggins and he throws a fireball at you.
Actually, that'd be amazing. Like,
You told me to set things on fire. Well, it's my birthday.
Then it's time to kill Guggins.
I think it's time. Although it is actually funny that you should mention, because up in the right-hand corner of the room, you can see one of those Guggen-shaped doors, or one of those Guggen doors.
Well, from now on, I will be detecting magic.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
Goblin eyes see.
Same thing as yours. Same thing as your goblin eyes.
Okay, with that set off, you can hear noises off to the right, as of something moving around, and possibly coming towards the door from the other side.
All right, I'm gonna splinter cell jump my way up to the top of the hallway.
Did I detect any magic?
You do not detect any magic inside of this room.
Okay.
There's just
Let's
a bunch
roll
of
a
papers
20.
over on the desk. 22.
Jump up to the top of the hall, like ceiling, pretty much.
Oh, like
Splinter-
to sort of like wiggle your way up to the top.
yeah, and
to
splinter
sort of
cell
get to the top
hide.
there?
Yeah,
Awesome. I like that a lot. Natural 20. I guess that probably would have been like acrobatics or something.
yeah, acrobatics,
Um,
which is plus 11, so that's a 31.
Okay, you guys are going to come in here. At this point, it's the sound is evident to all of you.
Yep.
I'll say with that acrobatics, you're able to get 25 feet up. Just
Oh, this is a lot taller than I thought.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a 10-foot door, and it's kind of a nice grand hall that you've got up here. A grand and regal-looking hallway with lots of little edifices and such. I'm not 100% on what an edifice is, but I know that it's got them.
Foot, is it safe to shut that door?
I check to see if it's safe to shut the door.
Oh, you can tell that the ward is still active. It's just reset.
So I can shut the door. Just be careful.
I think touch.
football.
That's actually, yeah. It's going to go off if you touch it, but if you're not technically the thing that's touching it, it's fine.
Get something nice and long in that room, then push the door closed.
Or can we like
You can
rig a
roll-
thing with rope just to pull it in?
Like lassoed it.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. All right. I'd give you your choice for sleight of hand or a ranged attack.
I'll take a ranged attack.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. 10 on a nat 1.
On a nat, yeah, it goes. You miss and you hit the door, and it explodes again. Leslie, from behind you, you can hear the sound of another explosion from that door.
Fucking idiot.
So you,
All right, your rope
you,
is on fire.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's Foot who caused it, so...
I remember what you said about the stupid guy trying to deal with explosive door over and over again. I'm gonna use my other rope.
Ha!
Okay, 14.
A 14 is enough. The DC was 13, so
Jesus.
it's literally just to loop a door hook. So yeah, you're able. It goes off a third time. Leslie, you hear it again.
I'm just like thinking, Foot, you fucking dumbass, stop it. I mean, I guess it's a good distraction. They're really not gonna look up here now.
The sound has gotten closer. It seems to be a rhythmic clank, 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 clanking.
Oh,
And through the door that you are hanging, however far above, like I won't say it's 25 feet. It's 25 feet is the maximum you can go. You're hanging as far above it as you want to.
I'll do
But yes.
20 feet, I guess.
20 feet. Okay. Through the door steps a marvelous golden man. Seems to be made out of some sort of metal. You may have heard of the clockwork men of Termin far to the east. I had to work out the directions for a second. But, this one seems to be a creature of that nature, except encrusted in shining, rich gold. It stomps on through and underneath you with a rhythmic precision, and is followed by several others.
That's what I was waiting for. I'm pretty sure there's more. I'm not gonna attack the first one.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4 of them are coming through the door. And given their passive, it doesn't seem very late. You can roll. You're up above their head, so you'll have advantage. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. I'm not even sure why I'm doing this.
17 plus 11.
17 plus 11. That equals da-da-da-da-da. Carry the 1. Too fucking much. Okay, you're good. Yep, they cannot see you. They start clanking through. What exactly is your plan as they filter down the hallway?
I'm gonna try and wait for the last one. I'm gonna move myself a little bit, shimmy over, and try and get the last one as they turn the corner or open the door.
Okay, I don't think you'd be able to move as fast as them via shimmying.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna be stacked on the door at some point, so.
Okay.
And then they're gonna be distracted because they can't get through the door because big old man's there. A big old skinny shrimpy Goliath man.
You hear the sound of one door opening. Guys, in the room, you see a door open and you see one of these glorious golden warforged. Open the door. Robotic precision is staring at Raz, who seems to be trembling with barely concealed rage. State your name and your purpose here at Castle Freefall, or we will be forced to take measures.
Can Glubtuck try and signal for Clay to intervene?
Clay.
It's Bindle.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right. All right.
Hello, sorry, they're with me. You, of course, recognize the glorious dwarven cleric of our great Lord and Savior, Gristler. Yes? The creature before you buzzes and whirs. It almost seems to be sort of scanning or calculating somehow. There's this mechanical sound of interlocking computational devices within its carapace. This is not your quarters, Lady Bindal. We were informed that it was for you to stay in your quarters, and that none were to enter the quarters of King Gristler. Yes, well, there has been a revision to those orders that you were, I'm afraid, not privy to. That does not compute.
This conversation doesn't seem to be going the way we hoped. Should I intervene?
You're on your own right now, and nobody can really communicate with you, so it's not really... I don't know how much you can ask that.
I wanna just gauge these robots, how I'm strict they are. I feel like they're very to their programming, I guess. All right.
That seems to be a rough vibe.
What's it? That's +5. 13 plus 5. 18.
13 plus 5 to read insight. Yeah, they are actually on the point of... their expression is very hard to read. But as you watch this one in the rear, and the other two as they are emerging from the corridor with the closed door, as it seems possibly they expected it to be open, you could tell that their hands are on swords at their sides. So you know that this is all hell's about to break loose if you leave it just directly up to Clay. Our orders were very clear.
I'm just gonna move everyone and attack. Probably the closest one.
Yep. Oh, you're going to move and utilize your reach.
Yep.
Rad. And I just need a second to...
Advantage against... Okay, I have advantage.
That's good.
Okay, 12 plus 10. 22.
22 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that absolutely does hit. Thing about gold is it's quite a soft metal.
49 damage to this one.
49 damage. You basically land inside this creature. You bury your blades into the sort of chinks and cracks in its armor, and you slide through. It seems there's emptiness within its carapace, that it's not just solid mechanism all the way down. You could hear the sort of pinging and breaking of springs and cogs and whatnot, and the lights that are sort of adorning around its the cracks around its carapace blink and shudder, and then it goes to pieces underneath you.
Soft.
Now it's initiative.
6.
Oh, did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
You did. That makes me sad. Okay, and it is Foot's turn first.
All right. So Foot is gonna walk over here and cast Create Bonfire.
Nice.
Right where that guy in the front is.
All right, right underneath his metallic feats. That is what, a Constitution save?
Dex.
Well, it's Dex. Oh gosh, that's okay. That is a 5.
12 points of damage.
12 points of fire damage.
12 points of fire.
All right,
damage.
you can hear the sort of like kicking and popping of expanding metal as it treads directly through this flame as the Warforged turn their attention north.
All right, and then I'm going to move that way. That's where I'm going, right there.
Okay, that's a good spot.
Yep.
Anyway, I move this way and pass the ball. It's a touchdown.
No, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, it's Raz. All right, Raz is going to. Gee, did you guys outfit him with anything? A longsword from one of the guards that you guys fought? I think I remember something about that.
Yeah,
Should
whatever
be
the
in their
guard,
armor,
whatever the
too.
guards,
That's right, he's fully armored. Yeah, okay, cool.
whatever the guards were wearing, we gave him that.
He also grabs Clay as Bindal by the sort of like nape of the robe there and just pulls him back and tosses him behind him. You could hear Clay go like,
Wah! Criminy!
this Warforged right here stops and turns and points at Clay as Bindal and makes a body snatcher's noise.
Okay.
It's I don't know how much it's going to matter because Raz is going to step up and he is going to make an attack with the longsword. Well, actually, no, he can't, can he? Because that was an action. Well, he raises the sword, getting ready to attack the Warforged. But since he has already technically used his attack on Clay, not much he could do there. Clay is also going to draw his sword. Once again, he is as Lady Bindal, but he can't cast spells like Lady Bindal, so... Shit. He is going to place himself right here at the edge of the doorway. Alright, this Warforged is going to step up to Leslie in the hallway behind with a longsword in hand. This one is going to step over its fallen brethren calmly and step over this way. I believe that does elicit an attack of opportunity, although...
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I mean, is this one attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, let him attack me first, I guess.
Damn decent of you. That is a natural 20.
Can I make him re-roll somehow with a hero point? Yeah, that hits.
I should imagine. Before I calculate that, I'm going to do his second attack. That is an 8 to hit.
That doesn't
All right,
hit.
you take 9 points of slashing damage. Do you want to make that attack against the Warforged in the back?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
16?
16 just hits.
Oh, perfect. Damage.
+7 for damage.
Yeah, that dagger.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. All right, so you sort of like sweep an arm over the shoulder. You are taller. These Warforged are tall, but you are taller, and you've certainly got a lot of reach with your weird gorilla arms. You sweep over the head of this one as it is stabbing you, and you slash at this one as it goes by. But on the whole, you don't really do super duper much. It continues tromping onward as though you had not touched it. They're just robotic like that. It turns and it points its hand at you from down the hallway. Its hand sort of disappears into its wrist, and a hole forms. And inside of that hole, for a split second, you see a glittering spear tip, which then fires out at you with some sort of cacophonous explosion. This one has just fired a javelin at you.
All right.
That's cheating.
That's a gun, basically.
Guns do exist in this world, but there aren't any guns here, as far as you know.
That's just a really, really big crossbow.
As a specialist in little crossbows...
Calling little.
Your crossbow.
Alright, that's a 14 to hit you.
Damn, that hurts.
Does it hurt your feelings?
Did hurt my feelings.
This one down here has turned and is now going to be attempting to meet the challenge. Meets Raz head on, is what I am trying to say. But then I got confused really fast. Multi-attack with the long sword. 16 hits. 25 hits. Okay.
God damn, rest.
Or we've got back
Oh,
of me shield.
Slash and slash. Our man Raz is brought down to a single knee as the Warforged sword comes up red.
Fucking.
Not quite dead. Just not looking great. Glob talk.
Oh, that one needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, because it's still in the fire, yes.
Yes.
That is actually supposed to be a 12. That was supposed to be a +3, not a +5.
That's good, because a 14 would have made it. Take 9 points of the fire damage.
9 points of the fire damage. Little pieces of hardware, rivets or nuts or whatever, start to sort of like pew 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 whiz off of him with the heat that he is taking.
So theoretical question for you, Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Will Globtalk from where she is be able to like lean out and shoot, or would she have to move there?
No, I would say that you'd be able to sort of lean out.
Okay. She'll still move, but it might be later. She's gonna show these big crossbows what a little crossbow can do.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Absolutely hits.
8 damage.
You shoot one of its eyes out. The feathery tip of the bolt is sticking out of its eye socket, and the lights that are lighting it from within are flickering dimly.
Let's see if we can get another in the same place. 16.
16 just hits. And yeah, sure, I'll say you can Robin Hood it up. Unless you want to get the other eye.
Sure, why not? 9.
9. Yeah, 9 points of damage. Okay. So the bolt hits the other eye, and the whole Warforged just sort of like tips straight over as though it were suddenly just an inanimate object. Into the flame it goes. Like a Yeti.
I don't recall whether this has come up before. So Globtalk's just gonna use the last of her movement to run through. And if she needs to make any checks for moving through the bonfire, just let me know.
Dexterity saving throw unless you're trying to, like, jump it.
Can she do an acrobatics as part of her movement to try and, like, jump it?
A lot of times I would generally allow that. I would say that if you make a certain DC on your acrobatics check, you'll have advantage on the dex check against his bonfire spell. Does that make sense?
Cool. So 25.
Hell
Make
yeah,
it.
you got advantage.
And net 2024.
Woo!
The updraft of air catches your fancy Stetson hat and actually gives you a little bit of lift as you go over. I really have been playing too much Zelda.
No, that's how it works.
Whee! And you
And
land
then-
on the other side. Yep.
After getting to the end of the corridor, she's going to use her last attack. I'm gonna go for the power attack.
Okay. And at whom will you be directing this attack?
The dude on the left in damage, so we might as well fish for a kill.
True.
Nice, 23. For 20 damage.
For
Ooh.
20 points of damage, you get that good flicker like you just saw before. All right, yeah, you seem to have landed on something just inside of the chest cavity that apparently was pretty vital to the functioning of this guy. As he operates, you can hear like a repeated squeal and grinding sound as the motor seems to be out of true. Is that it for your turn?
That is.
Awesome. Okay, Leslie, with your nat 1 on initiative, it is your turn.
All right, finally. I'm gonna try and make like a hide action. I want to like juke this guy. I want to make him think I'm like going this way, south, but I want to actually end up here. Which I roll.
Interesting.
To hide, just to stealth.
I don't know that you can hide from somebody who is looking directly at you with them directly in front of you.
How about like I go this way a little bit, and I jump up the walls.
I tell you what, I will let you do that specifically because of the mayhem that is being caused just behind this guy. He might be a little distracted. So I'll give it to you on those grounds.
But I would like to roll stealth to turn invisible. to the naked eye.
Ew.
Sorry.
I guess I get here.
Yeah, basically. It does not take its eyes off of you. It actually, it seems like it's like that chicken effect where its head is gyroscopically stable. And so it moves its body around, but its head stays directly, like, geodesically trained on you. Am I using that term right? Probably not.
I do like the idea, though, that you flipped over that way, and then when you realized it was still looking at you, you just kind of went, okay, and walked back.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit him then.
That's a good shot, though. Oh, that was funny. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
25.
20. See, there's that roll that you need. A 25 will indeed hit, yes.
11.
11 points of damage. Oh, this one was basically at full. Okay.
Let's
So
take him
you
down
do-
a peg.
Yeah. It is still by far the best looking one in the hallway. You have cut into it. It regards you coolly. Anything else for Leslie?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to move any closer to that door. And I don't want to put line of sight on myself with that other robot.
Roger that. Okay, back to the top of the turn order with Foot. Talk good,
Alright.
good talk. Foot talk.
So, yep. I'm going to stop concentrating on this bonfire.
Nice.
So that way I can move my bonfire, because I'm going to put one on that guy. So I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw.
That one for a 4.
9 points of fire damage
9 points of spicy damage.
as I start melting.
It is certainly, I want to say bloodied, but really it looks more like it's shedding hydraulic fluid.
Awesome. That is the end of my turn.
Okay. Doing good works with the bonfire. Bonfire is a spell really underutilized. It's a
It
really
really-
good low-level spell.
Yeah, it really works well in these 5x5 corridors.
Yeah. Okay, it's Raz. Raz takes a moment to collect himself. But
Got
then
bits of himself over there, bits of himself over there.
he growls a roaring yell, and he charges through his allies, mostly stepping over them as they are goblin folk. And he is going to try to drive his longsword into the metallic flesh of this Warforged. That's a 23 to
Damn.
hit. For sure it hits. All right. Instead of aiming for the cracks and the chinks in the armor of this Warforged, he instead sort of slashes at it with all his might, and as though he were wielding a hammer and not a longsword, and he bends in the central carapace of its chest. It is not down, but it is not doing well. Clay sort of sighs, and you can, especially Foot, can kind of hear him grumbling from the back, just like,
Every time, it's just I told him I'm not a frontliner, but here we are. Alright, which one of you guys wants it?
he is going to end up right here, and he's going to make a sort of like half-hearted attack against this one in the back, the one that has been nearly beautifully destroyed by our very own Klobtalk. A 16 to hit just barely hits. This Warforged was sort of like swaying on the spot, having taken so much damage from Globtalk that its greater processes seem to be shutting down. So it's pretty easy for Clay to lick out with a longsword. It is the remaining Warforge's turn. He's going to lay a single attack each on Raz and Globtalk. Raz attack. 9 does not hit. Globtalk attack. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
Okay. You take 6 points of slashing damage. And I imagine it needs to make another dex save against the bonfire at its feet.
Yeah.
Right, Russ?
Yes.
All right, the dex save is 16.
Yeah, he makes it. No damage.
Okay. He actually looks down, realizes he's standing in the campfire, and steps off to the side.
No, that's cheating! It's cheating!
I have examined my systems and not found any rule against stepping out of a fire that is damaging my carapace.
Yeah, were you programmed for that?
Checking my program. Yes.
Damn. They thought of everything.
It is Globtalk's turn.
Damn. What's the program? So that's 2 hits for 15 damage total.
Bravo. You pepper him, and he falls over once again into the flame, and he is dead.
Yay.
and all seems to be relatively quiet.
All right, now let's pile them up in front of this door so nobody can chase us.
Shouldn't that be this door?
Well, if they come up from beneath us, those people who are banging on the doors, I don't know.
Right. But if they come to this door and find the pile, then they might think, oh, let's go to the other door.
I hope they don't know about it. All right, let's pile it up.
All right.
Okay.
By which we mean you tall people.
Yeah, Raz, Clay.
Raz,
want
by
this
the way,
potion?
You're taller than Clay, Longarm. Go help.
Who has potion?
What happened to your other potion?
I think I gave it back to.
Ah, well, here you go.
Well, which one was it? I forgot.
Greater
Which one
healing
it was.
potion, 44 plus 4.
All right, you regain 17 points of 17 hit points.
46.
Very nice.
What was in
Okay.
this room again?
This room, it seems to be. Well, I mean, you could always do an investigation check.
Oh, sure.
But the broad scope of the room is that it seems to be a sort of office or lounge area, a basic
14.
receiving area. Okay, with a 14, you find a number of papers. They seem to be written in that same language that you could not understand on the blueprints.
Everyone
So
is dyslexic in this castle. God damn it.
So there's not a lot you can get from that, unfortunately. You do, however, find a general map of the region, Pylon and surrounding countries immediately to the east and west. It seems that there has been a line that has drawn through Pylon. It's a sort of a trail that snakes through the mountains and across the various kingdoms that connects the nation of Meyer to the southeast, across Pylon, to the border of Eldritch in the west.
What's he playing?
It's up to no good.
Yeah.
But we know that this is the king's quarters. +1 for foot.
Nice job.
Yeah.
You have correctly identified
The
the
king's
Kirillitasi Priscopus.
Now we just need to find the Kira Lakashi Pragma that gets.
Ah, it's this
Probably.
way.
Yeah, it's probably his room or something.
Ah, now, every sale, I'm pronouncing
hall.
it sale, is
Every
it's a
salad?
hallway. Yes.
The Megamasses is probably the bedroom.
Yeah. 'Cause
Which one's that?
The Mega Masses, because the Koronora Princo Mega
Also,
Masses
what-
has one.
While we're discussing this, Glubtalk's gonna go over to Raz and be like, hey, can you read this?
Well, it's giantish, yeah, why not?
Oh, of course.
Not that anybody would ever ask me.
We didn't
I
think you
just
could
did.
read. We also didn't think you could read.
He's been sitting there just listening to us butcher his language.
Yeah, pretty much.
You didn't say a damn thing,
Look,
kid.
Glubtalk's gonna pull the blueprints. You know what? We figured it out. We don't need you. What did those documents say?
I don't know, they're just like some royal stuff, I guess. When he
Fucking
starts
read 'em.
rifling.
Read them.
He's rifling through it and like, yeah, these are tax documents, I guess. This over here is this is like a treaty with hold on, let me see. The Dwarven city of Hi-Ho. This, I don't even know what this is. All right, this is like a court document. I can read it, but I can't understand it.
Read it out loud. Excerpt.
We're with the case for the defendant. We find in favor of the noble house of Skydraft to the accruance of 9 goats, 11 bales of hay, 3 bushels of apples, 3 bushels of grain, 4 bushels of straw,
All right, shut
9
the fuck.
bushels
Oh, we
of
don't. We
corn.
don't. I don't care anymore. The way you're reading this makes me bad. Makes me
No,
bad.
no. I gotta read the whole thing.
All right, do it. I said an excerpt, but go ahead, read the whole thing. All right, let's go, guys.
Detect magic on the door to the south.
That's a level 1 spell in 5e. Are you knocking those
What?
off?
Nope, I only had one prepared.
Oh
and I
shit!
used it.
And let's
Okay.
do a normal S perception. Yeah, it's only at 8.
It looks very inviting. Very inviting, this door.
Can I take but trying to detect magic as aid?
Detect magic is a ritual.
Ah, so you could spend 10 minutes on it.
I could.
Yeah.
Do we want to spend 10 minutes after all the noise we've made?
No, absolutely not.
Let's go old school. Globtop's gonna tell everyone, back away, back away. And she's gonna throw a stick at the door.
Okay. You throw a stick at the door. Nothing happens. The stick bounces off and lands lightly on the ground.
Fuck it, I'm going for it.
Okay. You open the door.
Onward to the Pramgasale.
The door to the Primigasale. Okay. We're sallying forth.
Sally ho.
All right. You open the door. It opens without any trouble. It is not locked. You see a hallway. It has designs of the giant kind and pictures of paintings from faraway lands along the walls. At either side of the room, massive gold statues, and across the floor, there is a very flat, very annoyed-looking bearskin rug, which I will reveal to you presently.
So you mentioned paintings of faraway lands where we recognize.
It's a little bit hard to tell. You see like palm trees on a windswept beach, and sort of like a desert look to another place. The main way you could tell that it is a faraway land is that it does not look like a snowy wasteland. They seem to be landscapes and not particularly of recognizable monuments.
This bear looks really annoyed.
Okay. So what's up with these statues? Like, anything we could roll on them?
I feel like basically any intelligence-based roll short of nature could probably tell you something.
While Wolffoot is thinking, Globtop's just gonna go ahead and start looking at this statue here.
That's good because I rolled an 8 on Arcana.
They must have used magic to get the gold up that high.
Ah, yeah. Yep. They use magic to get this gold here in this shape, this high up.
All right, you're looking at it. Are you rolling anything?
Like, I've already figured out that there's a path through there. I just want to figure out how to move the statue.
You could roll investigation. It's a nice sort of all-encompassing.
Yeah, it's only a 10.
Okay. So with the 10, you could definitely feel that there's air coming forth. That kind of reinforces that there is a passage behind it. There's no way to squeeze through as far as you can tell. You look down, you don't see any tracks in the floor or anything. And our man Raz steps into the room. And as he does, the secondary door, behind this door, a sort of portcullis arrangement, a cage, if you will, drops down and blocks this door from anyone who might want to exit through it. It's at this point that these two statues begin to shake and move, and their joints sort of like split from the melded form of the gold and begin to move in an articulated fashion, and they reveal themselves to be golden golems. And that's going to be more initiative. All right, Globtalk is going first, which is probably a good thing. The ceiling in here, by the way, is also 25 feet, like the hallway outside.
And how these statues are? How big are they?
They're roughly 8 feet tall.
I'm going to be presumptuous.
Ooh.
I'm going to make a power attack. Only a 13.
Okay. Now, a 13 is not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Literally.
Do I double down? I'm going to double down.
Okay.
I rolled in that one. I'm going to cut my losses. No, all in. 22.
Yay! He hits
22
the
will
jackpot.
hit.
Well, 20 damage.
All right. Important question. The
Yes.
crossbow you're using, magical?
Well, it is the Mountaineer's crossbow, but I don't think it counts as magical for attacking. It's a magical item, but
it's a
I
magical
don't
item.
think it's got the plus one. Like,
I would count it as magical.
that's
for the
enough.
purpose. Because magic is magic. Okay, it takes 20 points of damage.
I think it's just gonna stay where she is.
Okay. Yeah, you knock a fleck of gold off of its neck.
I just thought.
Okay.
We should have been collecting all this gold.
I mean, if we
hopefully
grab
you'll-
an arm or a leg at the end of this, then that's a hell of a haul.
We could have got the Warforged as well.
I think carrying them is going to be the big problem.
Much easier to do when everybody is dead, I think.
We'll figure something out.
One of them turns to Leslie, while another doesn't even have to move and simply turns around to face Globtalk. Raises a golden fist. That's a 10 and an 11 to hit Globtalk.
Nope,
So-
nope.
Yep, you just kind of flip from arm to arm. These guys are slow and lumbering. They're clearly very terrifyingly strong and massive, but no match for your goblin wits. Leslie.
Nope.
And second slam attack.
Ah.
Okay, I can live with that. You managed to dodge one powerful golden blow, but another one slams you right in the stomach for 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Haha. Halving that. So
Was that
7.
you have any damage?
Yeah, I don't have an ability for it. I'm just gonna
It's
take
called Uncanny Dodge. What are you talking about? What the fuck? I've used this before. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I never heard of no uncanny dodge.
Yeah, I'm taking half damage from now on. I'm not even taking a reaction. I'm just taking half damage. Fuck you. Fuck
Thanks.
you, DM. Hey, DM, eat shit. And I don't listen to your rolls. I play by my own rules.
He can't control us for real. He's just a guy on a couch.
We can easily overpower him. It's 4 against 1.
Okay, that's really it for the golems. They had a very lackluster turn. But it's fine, though. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Clay is going to roll his eyes and just be like, I'm really more of an infiltrator than a... Ah, well, whatever. He's going to walk over here, and he is going to slip under the swinging golden arms of this creature and nestle himself in the corner and slash sort of idly at the legs. 15 just manages to hit for 6 points of slashing damage, halved to 3 as he is using a simple rapier. Scrapes against the leg, a little glittering of golden dust scrapes to the floor. The golem doesn't seem to notice. Foot!
Seeing that I can only see one of them from where I am, we're going to create more bonfires! More fire! Over the one on the left side.
Really making that bonfire do work.
Yep.
Okay. A dex save is rolled. 23. Rolled 19.
Well, go ahead and delete this roll damage number.
Aww.
Make me
Yeah,
sad.
there's no damage. There's no damage.
Nope. And then I'm just gonna continue hiding behind Raz.
Okay, you hide behind Raz, who is doubled over with pain and coughing up blood.
I would
Yep.
also like to take this moment to point out that with where Raz is standing, it looks like he has a bare body.
He is an unbearable pain.
Oh boy.
Don't encourage him.
It's Adam. His very existence is an encouragement for puns and bad jokes.
I was talking to you.
Oh! It's Adam.
Ah, shit. Alright, nothing else for Foot?
Nope.
Okay. Then we go now to Leslie. Leslie, you are flanking.
Oh, does that mean I get my sneak attack?
It does, because you have advantage on the attack.
Alright. Plus 10. 16.
16 hits.
Alright. This is with Magic Dagger.
Awesome.
You might want to roll your advantage just in case you fish a crit.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Better, but
That's
I mean,
okay.
not D20.
GM, my dagger does D20 damage now.
I have also decided this. 20
Yeah, I take half damage. Dagger deals 20.
21 damage. You dig your dagger into a spot where you could tell that there's been some carving of like a sash or a bandolier across the muscled chest of Gristler, and you dig it into a crack and you twist, knowing that your magical dagger isn't going to break from this. You actually cause a sort of crack to form down along that line.
Alright. Time to exploit that.
Woo!
I don't know if there's anything else I could do.
If there's anything else you want to do.
This guy didn't move at all. Damn. I was gonna back up 5 feet, but I guess not. Alright, I'm done. Nothing I can do.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Does Kunk not dual wield?
I do, but I want to save my reaction or my bonus action. Oh, I could just like hit him again, right? That's a bonus action, not a reaction to.
Yeah, that's a bonus action. Yeah. Bonus action to hit with the other handed weapon without adding your bonus.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. 25.
You know that hits.
10.
Okay. 10 points of that spicy damage.
Let's take my rapier and fuck up that deep gash more.
All right. The crack opens slightly wider. The golem pays no mind, but from anything that you might know of magical constructs, this is not unusual.
They don't have feelings, like robots.
It is Globtalk's turn.
So since Clay hit with a 15, I have it with the power attack. I'm going to double down again. That one. 17.
Alrighty.
18 damage.
Okay, 18 damage with your magical hand crossbow.
Yeah. Is he still up?
Yes, definitely still up. Although...
And we shall go for another 17. 17 more damage.
Alright, that's actually damn decent. It is... Alright, so you do your best to sort of cluster these suckers right about the neck area, thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe if I make the head fall off. They're powerless without their head.
Most things are.
Most things are. However, it just keeps coming.
Oh, that glitters is gold. My Globtalk's done.
Globtalk's done. Also, thank God, Tiger is done. And it is the turn of the young man, Raz. He's going to roar once again in the way that he has been roaring and growling in his sort of pubescent rage. And he is going to run across to here, and he's going to make an attack at advantage while flanking with Globtalk.
I was going to ask that earlier. Do I count as flanking even though I don't have a melee weapon?
No,
I
it's
think
punch.
it never threatens you from that position, but that's a good question. When a creature and at least one of its allies are adjacent to an enemy and on opposite sides of the corners of the enemy's space.
So, yes.
Cool.
It does not say anything about melee, about wielding.
Then I will take it.
Yep. So 23 hits.
Just
Let's
I
fish
recall
for it
I
now.
recall that being a thing in 3.5 Pathfinder. That's why like every magic user had a dagger, just so they could take it out and flank.
I mean, all of my magic users have daggers, but that's just because pretty much everybody has a dagger. It's just a great thing to have.
Just handing it out to every player character, NPC, monster, daggers everywhere.
Yeah. You could flank with them, or you could also like open up Amazon packages. There's a lot of good uses for it.
All
The
two.
golem takes a reduced 2 points of damage. It is the golden golem's turn.
The golden
Both
child.
of these golems are going to split their attacks between their relative attackers here. This one against Globtalk, that's a 14 to hit.
It will miss.
Okay. The same one against Raz, nat 1, so we're good there. God, these things rolling like shit.
Good.
Rude. All right. The golem in the eastern half of the room against Leslie, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
With my new improved AC, it doesn't.
Yeah, I actually have an AC of 40. Try again.
Real nice. For 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
How about 6 points of bludgeoning?
How about 24 points of bludgeoning damage?
No, how about I say no?
Oh, yeah,
You're
well,
not
I have
consent.
uncanny DM. No, yeah, you're good. And one attack against Clay for 19 points. Woo-wee. For 14 points of bludgeoning. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Our man Clay is bloodied.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Hold. Wait. Gotta think of something cool. I don't want to die looking like this jerk.
Very cool. Very cool. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Oh!
This episode of Freefall is brought to you by...
Big facts.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
We're killing it.
He thought this would be more
I
dignified.
think that we even have...
In what campaign did you have to fight fucking Grimace?
That is a long story.
Oh god, yeah, he's red, so he's an enemy.
He's red, so he's an enemy.
Are you surprised? Like, come on. That purple monstrosity sets every bone in my body into fight or flight
Stole
mode.
my chicken nugget. Of course I fought him.
Anyway, Clay, who has not taken the form of Grimace from McDonald's, but has in fact taken a much cooler form, y'all fill in your blanks there, turns and attacks the golem again, at advantage because flanking.
Because he's cool like.
Yeah, that's still enough. For a reduced 4 points of damage. That is it for Clay. Foot, good for talking to.
Not really.
I am very sad because catapult only does objects that are up to 5 pounds. I really wanted to fling the bear pelt at somebody.
And that's definitely more than 5 pounds.
This guy needs to make a dex save because he ended the turn in the bonfire.
Ah, quite so, quite so.
And you could just, like, not use the spell and just try and throw it at someone with your hands.
He takes 7 points of fire damage.
Woo!
Yeah, I think that bear pelt is probably going to be way too cumbersome for something like foot.
You could crawl under it and stand up and wear it.
You will be delighted to know, by the way, that this golem is now bloodied, although that manifests as joints sort of coming loose and melty, as though there is something molten from within that is now struggling to get out, as the bounds of the magic that holds it together is starting to come apart.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to move over here, and
Nice.
I'm going to use my magic missile on this one
Sick! Now we're talking.
Magic.
for 12 points of damage.
Hot diggity damn.
And
All right.
I am still concentrating on the bonfire.
Excellent. Your missiles hit, smack into the joints, and it just seems sort of thinner and wobblier than it was at the very start of your turn. Anything else?
That is all.
Okay, it is the turn of the very famous Leslie. Leslie, you are flanking with Grimace.
All right. Time to hit him with that good old dagger.
Nice.
28.
You best believe that a 28 hits.
Let's see if something even better might hit. Oh my god. Of course. No
it is
crits
ordained.
today.
It has been written
No
in the
cr-
stars.
No crits today.
Nope. Same crit, different day.
19.
19 points with your magical dagger.
All right, and now it's time for offhand.
Awesome.
20, dirty 20,
Definitely hits.
7, 8. That's only 6 damage. Sadly.
Also in the bloodied club, but only just.
Nice. All right, I am done.
Okay. Back to the top of the turn order with Glob Talk.
Bang! 18 for 16 damage. Bang!
For 16.
20 for 15. Is it still up?
It is still up, but great gobs are sort of melting off of it.
Bang!
Damn.
Every damn time she's rolled a 1. Every damn time.
Dude, it's been nothing but 1s today. There's been no crits. Except for the DM.
I have crit a lot. I think you guys crit once or twice in there, but not as much as me. Not as much as me.
Well, Kunk got his auto crit, but that's about it.
The auto crit.
Ah, there you go.
That was the only one.
Okay, that's Glob Talk. Anything else for Glob Talk?
This, question. Based on what I know and what I've experienced and what I've seen, if we destroy this thing here, since I know from the blueprints that there's a path behind it, is it going to be in our way, or will it just sort of kind of collapse and we can climb over it or whatever?
We could throw the bear rug over it.
That seems pretty likely.
Okay. So I was just wondering whether Glob and Raz might have to move away to lead him away, but that's fine then. I'll stop overthinking things. Bang, bang, bang.
Overthinking it.
Oh yes, that'll be it for Glob then.
Bang, bang, bang. It is Raz's turn. Raz, huffing and puffing, is going to overhand chop with his longsword once again.
Raz huffing and puffing is going to blow his house down.
For an 18, that actually hits. He's actually doing a pretty good job of hitting, and he's just getting lousy damage. 8 points of damage, reduced to 4. Still up, His longsword sort of lodges in the gooey mess of this creature's leg, and he has to pull really hard for a second to get it back.
Did Raz roll his advantage?
Yes. No, he did not.
There's a crit somewhere. We just need to keep rolling until it happens.
Keep looking for the crit, guys. It's in here. I hid it in here, so you'll find it if you look.
There's only one Easter egg left. You just haven't found it yet.
Actually, there's a ton of Easter eggs that you guys walked right past, but that's beside.
Oh, that means we have to go look for them now.
I wonder how many cat people are waiting in the Bertinenkas.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, our golems are distributing their hits left and right, and north and south, respectively. Against Globtalk, a 10.
You.
Against Raz, a 23. This one basically super duper bitch slaps him right across the floor. He skids to a halt, and he is unconscious at Foot's feet.
Foot feet.
It's okay to be uncomfortable.
The other one attack at Leslie for a 9 to hit. Why won't
hit
any of you guys? And one at Grimace. 19 to hit.
Dead.
Does hit. 22 points of damage. With another smack, Grimace is also down. Clay is also knocked down.
Our NPC fodder. Friends.
No children allowed.
When Clay is knocked down, just out of curiosity, when he's unconscious, does he revert back to his original form, or does he stay the form he's in?
He does in fact revert to it, which is good.
And you can leave Grimace there anyway, because I've grown attached to him. I was just wondering.
Yeah, doppelgangers look like Grimace in this universe now, canon.
Oh, God.
All right, it is
No wonder me.
Foot's turn.
All right. So that needs another dexterity saving throw.
Excellent. Right. 22.
Damn it.
Yeah. Damn it.
Damn it.
You know what? Stop concentrating. I'm going to cast it again.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. All right, so you're going to elicit another...
Save it again. Fuck.
Yeah, save again. Save again. Save one more time.
Yeah, how about you roll that again? Yeah, I say that doesn't count.
Let the record show that he rolled the same exact number. Surely he can't sidestep again.
This was pretty much my experience in Abomination vote from level 5 to 6.
At least you weren't Al rolling 7 ones in a row.
Oh.
No, that is true.
Oh, that's
it
like...
could always be worse.
That's a crazy statistical anomaly right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one looks more injured?
The one you have been targeting is by far... It's goopy. It's dripping with molten gold.
All right. Well, Foot's gonna just like I don't like it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna. That's the end of my turn.
Is this the magician pulling out the dagger moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since that's the end of your turn, I will point out that Globtalk doesn't get advantage because she's using a crossbow. It still needs to be a melee attack to get the advantage.
Should have come over here. Over here.
Nobody told me that.
Well, we're telling you now.
Level, I am over here now.
Awesome. That is just fine. Which is also just in time for Leslie's turn.
Is it my turn yet again? Well, since Foot was so kind, I must
oblige
trying to fish for a crit, which is just not happening.
I saw the 20, I got excited.
Yeah, I got excited
but both of those do, both the 20 and the 21 do hit.
24 damage. Is it dead?
24. It is not dead.
All right, looks like I am going yet again.
Go for it.
27. Is that crit like in Pathfinder?
It doesn't crit like in Pathfinder. It would if we were playing Pathfinder, but nah.
All right, I'll try again. Fuck me. No crit allowed. D8 plus 5. 7 damage.
7 points of damage. It is starting to look similar to the one on the other side. It is clearly having trouble moving properly. and it's just kind of a nasty mess. You are undoing the very magics that hold this thing together. Anything else for you?
I am going to erase that E from the top of your head, motherfucker. All right.
What?
That's a golem thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm done. That's actually
Okay,
how you kill a
and-
golem. Whatever.
Didn't they have a scroll in their mouth?
It's a word written on their forehead.
Gotcha.
Bang!
Okay. Globtalk's turn. Bang, 19 hits.
20 damage. Is it still up?
As you watch, whatever is holding this thing together finally seems to burn out, and it dribbles to the floor. Yep.
That's the exact noise it makes.
Globtalk, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you get the fuck away.
Plus 5.
I will
So
be
that's
back quick.
24.
All right, you're good. The fumes off of this thing sting your nostrils and make your lungs burn, but they do not do any damage, as it basically just reminds you of the fumes off of the great stew pot in the main hall of Tuskep Keep.
Ah, Mugrat. She'll aim her crossbow to the side without looking.
nope.
Bang!
Bang.
I think that hits, right?
It does.
Okay, 17.
Deals 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
This one doesn't look a whole lot better than the puddle of molten gold on the floor next to you.
And now, when it doesn't matter, when it's all but said and done, let's have a crit, shall we?
Let's kill Clay.
Just fuck you two, roll 20. It's another 18 damage.
Another 18 points of damage. You've just taken out the other one. I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody who is around.
Crit fail.
20.
All right.
Well, not 30, 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, so you much the same story. Foot takes 2d10. You take 9 points of poison damage, and I'm going to need a D100 roll from you.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about this.
Yeah, because of his morph pox there.
67. Oh, is that what it's called? Morph pox?
Did I call? I think I called it morph pox. Yeah.
I don't think you told me what it was called.
Yeah,
It might have
that's
been
fine.
while I was gone.
So it's going to be Globtalk, Leslie, and...
A waterfowl.
A waterfowl?
I actually don't know what a 67 gets me.
You turn
A
into
60
Grimace.
Yeah, no, I was just, you turn into a second larger grimace. No, you sort of flatten down and splat against the floor, and what you guys see before you among the molten gold is a beaver with a flat tail and big buck teeth. All right, so you have 2 downed companions and and 2 piles of molten gold.
All right, let's throw them in the molten gold, everybody. And by throw them in the molten gold, I mean throw them on the rug.
So I've got something called a healer's kit.
Yes,
Can I use that to stabilize Clay?
but only clay.
Well, Clay first. I don't know if you want to roll their death checks or whatever.
You can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points. And you do not have to make a check to do that.
Yes. So I'll expend a use on Clay and then expend a use on Raz
Okay.
when possible.
It is possible. You guys are out of combat now.
So that only has 8 charges now. Is the molten gold, is it still smoking?
Yeah, it isn't. It does. It seems that the active fumes were let off in one single burst. It is still smoking as it slowly cools in a wide puddle on the floor.
Okay. Push the beaver's face into it to force another con save.
You could beat the beaver against the gold pile, pick him up by the tail, and smack his head around.
Wait, would that work? If we just
I
cut
don't-
the shit out of him, would he turn back?
I don't know. It's worth a try, though. It's not like you can say no.
What is Beaverfoot doing? He's green, by the way.
He's gonna just lay down on top of the bear.
Yep, blend in.
Not much else to do. Either that, or he's gonna change my mind. He's gonna start smacking Grimace with his tail.
Quick question: would suffocating him with the bear rug cause a con save?
Please don't. Please don't.
I mean, it would cause a con save, but I'm not sure where you've gotten the notion that unrelated con saves will bring him back from it. Because I never
have
said
a question. I have a question. If I continue concentrating, is my bonfire still burning?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Oh, we could throw him in the fire.
Nope, we're just gonna. That's a dex save. That's a dex save, not a con save.
Dex save. That's a dex save. You don't speak common right now.
Nope, just gonna get chilled by the fire and stare at it.
Stop trying to throw rust into the fire.
I don't know. Beaver abuse is just hilarious to me right now.
Oh,
Okay,
please stop.
Right on past that. That's amazing.
All right, let's slap Grimace awake. Or what were you doing, Tiger? You were trying to heal kit them or something?
It stabilizes them. So I think they're still at 0
unconscious,
hit
but
points.
they are not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's drag them to the bear rug. They can bear hug each other on it.
Wait, I've drag it into the corner. Then we put it over them and hide them. And then if anyone comes by, they won't see them and be like, "Oh, let's stab that fat purple motherfucker."
Yeah. All right, put in Grimace in the corner. And
There it did this once.
I don't know. I dragged you.
You use spiders.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So what are we doing with this thing?
What, the beaver?
Yeah.
I mean, we could skin it and sell the pelt.
But what are we doing with him?
How'd this end last time? He sneezed?
So
How did it end last time?
I think he sneezed, right?
What happened was I gave him another turn, or another check at the end of turns in combat. But I mostly wanted to see what you guys were going to do. So Rust, you can go ahead and make another con save. In fact, I can just assume that given the inevitability of getting a high enough save, you'll be back within what would amount to a few rounds of initiative. So, probably less than a minute.
We talk about beating the shit out of him and skinning him and
There we
whatever
go.
else.
Well, that's the thing. If this took place a bit later, then Globtalk might have had the knowledge from Vukravars about how polymorph works, in which case we could actually kill him and bring him back.
You come back to your form as Foot dangling over your own bonfire from Leslie's hands.
Oh, you're back. I toss him to the side. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Anyway, stop your bonfire so we can get past it.
Nah, just flip over it.
All right, I'm gonna kick Foot into his bonfire.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Sure, that sounds fun.
Globtalk's gonna sit down and light a cigar on the bonfire. Knew it was
21.
gonna come to this.
Damn. All right.
And also, I have advantage on. Was it the charmed condition?
It doesn't. It's not a charm. It's something I got at 6th level and forgot I got.
Oh, all right. Well, 21.
okay.
Well, what did you try and do?
non-action.
It's okay.
It is,
You kick me into the bonfire. I fail my Constitution saving throw against concentration. And does that mean I get to roll another D100?
It does. If you don't take the opportunity to immediately drop concentration so you don't get burned, then sure. Yeah,
Nope.
that's yeah.
I thought that would be the smart thing to do, is just drop concentration immediately. It's like, oh, you're going to throw me in my own thing?
Nope.
Okay.
We're
Yep.
making this
You
difficult.
fail it.
We're making it
Go
difficult.
ahead and make it another D100.
That's an 18.
18.
Is the penguin again? Is it the penguin?
You turn into a bear. You turn
bear!
into
Oh!
you turn into a brown bear. Motherfucking brown bear.
Holy shit!
You can't make this shit up.
Alright. We're rushing forward. We're
Oh my
rushing forward.
Bear! It's the rug! Come alive! Oh my god, run away!
Foot will grab the rug, wear it as a cape, and then run into the next room.
Wait, we're using it to hide the bodies. I guess not anymore.
Nope. We're in bear mode.
It's a bear body. You run into
Follow the
other
bear, I
room,
guess.
which is to say this room.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, you run into the other room. Everybody exits pursuing a bear. And I'm going to leave it there for tonight because it's exactly 10 o'clock.
Holy shit. An unbearable session.
Oh, God.
Oh, you just gotta grin and bear it.
Yeah, for some reason she was down to like 20-something HP. That's not right. Unless if like in the week in between you just got mad and lowered our health.
Nah.
I don't think you'd do that.
I'm way more passive aggressive than that.
Are you? Haven't noticed.
Oh, you have. It's really way more passive than it is aggressive.
I think he just prefers gaslighting.
Gaslighting isn't real, and you should know that by now.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy.
Where is this map?
You should see it as a
No, like, is it on the wall or?
No, this is the map that was presented to you by the Rook.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of the very start of this adventure.
You should
Gotcha.
have fucking asked her what these fucking words are.
None of us looked at it until just now.
I guess I sort of cheated, didn't I? That wasn't very good of me.
She showed us this map. We were like, yeah, that's fine.
Those are some letters. I'm sure Spint will be obvious once we get there. It's a sort of a trail that snakes through the mountains and across the various kingdoms that connects the nation of Meyer to the southwest. No. To the northeast. No, to the northwest. 1 second, let me look at the map. Why am I so bad at this? But
the
you guys
door
are
is open.
here. The door, yeah, the door's open. I thought about it. I was like, man, would you bring it to shut after so it could happen again? There wouldn't be much point in that. Nobody in their right mind would try to open an exploding door multiple times.
No, who would do that? That'd be crazy. Mickey Maloney Mahoney.
Mickey
Yes.
Maloney Mahoney.
Mickey 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 Maloney Mahoney.
How you doing there with yourselves?